And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and I'm taking a break from gameplay videos to come through and talk about Season 2, which is now obviously upon us. I've been talking about it for weeks. So, there's a lot. There's a lot to unpack here, and this is just a general tip video when it comes to, honestly, just my team in general. So I'm going to talk about a bunch of stuff from Season 2. At different portions of this video, and we're going to kind of go from there. So number one, look over on the right side of the screen. Does that look like Blake Griffin to you? Because it doesn't look like Blake Griffin to me. Number one. like that doesn't look like Blake Griffin literally at all. It's just the most noticeable thing. 2K couldn't even get that right. That literally does not look like Blake Griffin. Like, if I'm Blake Griffin and I'm playing this game and I see that, I'm fucking mad. Because that shit literally doesn't look like him in any way, shape, or form. Look at his face. What is that? What face scan is that, 2K? Jesus Christ, man. You have one job, dude. It's like, bro, that looks like somebody tried to make their my player Blake Griffin. That doesn't even look like, dude. All right, anyways, continue. This is a tip video. I don't need to be ranting about that. All right, so first and foremost, we got our first prizes. We know that Jaylen Brown is going to be the prize for My Team Limited, and honestly, Jaylen Brown is going to be pretty good. That's something that you should probably go for. Jaylen Brown's going to be an excellent 3-and-D wing. Definitely something to grind for. Patrick Ewing, on the other hand. Look, have you played a 2K game before? Yeah, you have, right? So you know Patrick Ewing sucks. There is no reason to put yourself through the stress and rigor. I was going to say like rigmarole. That's a big word. I'm not even going to try to say that. The stress and just constant pain that Unlimited is going to put you through for a 96 overall Patrick Ewing who's not even going to be good. Like, he might be okay defensively, but he'll be outdated, and like, I find it hard to believe that he would even be better than Ralph Sampson from last year. Last season. All right, so triple threat offline. They did update the triple threat offline boards, and as I said was going to happen, unfortunately what they did was they just slapped the next 150 wins worth of prizes on top of the existing ones, which is kind of a bummer, because if you remember early on, triple threat offline was damn near unplayable. So the fact that they put it on top of that, it really sucks, because it's just going to make you have to grind so much more just to get these guys. That being said, they did put some cool prizes in here. We got like a clutch pack, NBA Finals pack, like that's pretty cool. Clutch Deluxe, Clutch NBA Finals Deluxe, and then a Diamond Oladipo. And the Diamond Oladipo should be really good, but at the same time, it's a 93 overall Diamond. It's not really worth your time to sit there and grind 300 games. Like, I'm at 69 total wins. I'm not going to sit here and stress out and try to grind and try to get Victor Oladipo as fast as humanly possible, because it's just not going to happen. Chuck Person, he might actually be pretty good, though. Like, I'm not even kidding. He might actually be decent. I've used him in 2Ks before, and he's okay. Depends what they did with his jump shot this year, but that card should be okay. So if you do end up getting that card, that'll actually be pretty decent for your team. Triple Threat Online, we got Daryl Griffith. And they did update the packs and stuff too, so now you have like clutch packs in the middle tier and a base pack on tier 1, and then Finals Deluxe up top with Daryl Griffith. Daryl Griffith will be pretty good. He's small, but he dunks really hard. He's got a pretty easy to time jump shot. He should actually be a pretty good card, to be honest with you. XP challenges. So I'm going to talk about XP for a little bit. We got a whole new slew of XP challenges. We have a new Ascension Award 2, who's Bob Love, who, if you know anything about Bob Love, he's a classic Bulls player. Typically not very good in 2K, though, so to be honest, it's kind of on brand with what they put in the Ascension. Like, Bob Lanier and Bob Love are like pretty similar. They're not similar players, but they're similar like pedigree in regards to 2K. It's just, they're guys that you would expect to see as like a reward for something in 2K at this point. It's like them, Bob McAdoo, like George McGinnis, like dudes who played in the 60s and 70s that 14-year-old kids who spend money on this game. Like, they don't know who those guys are. They don't care. But we do have a whole new slew of challenges. You get a gold Luka Doncic, who, I know what you're saying. Why is it a gold Luka? No, the gold Luka is clutch. It really is, because when we get like limited challenges where you have to use like lower tiered cards, Luka's going to be, he's going to be good, and he's going to be really good for lower overall cheesing and things like that too. In addition to that, we got Rui Hachimura. He's usually a pretty good card. It depends what they did with his base. If he has Michael Beasley base or Rudy Gay like last year, then he'll be pretty good. Duncan Robinson, he'll be all right. Nothing crazy. Jaren Jackson Jr. might be okay. Trae Young won't be good, but it's cool that we got one. Shea probably won't be good, but it's a cool card to have nonetheless. Blake Griffin's about to be insane, though. Like, look at the side-by-side. Like, look at the Blake Griffin card, and then look at the Blake Griffin picture they put over here. Does that look like Blake Griffin? No, that doesn't look like Blake Griffin. That literally does not look like him. I can't get over it. I'm sorry. It bothers me. So I'm not going to go into like all the XP challenges and stuff like that, just because all of them are pretty, none of them are like last year where you had, last year. I keep saying last year, but I mean last season. Last season where it was like a time management thing. If you can do the challenges, awesome, go do them. If not, don't. Like, quite simply put, that's about the best thing I could possibly say. I like how they just give you the Tip Off West Award pack. Whatever, that's fine. It probably won't get anything. I'll get like an emerald out of it, but it's fine. Dynamics are back. No one really cares. Like, yeah, you can get an extra 850 MT if you get a double-double using Buddy Hield, but like, should you go out of your way to get 850 MT? No. Alright, so I want to talk about the exchange. Now, I did exchange for CJ McCollum, and CJ McCollum is actually really good. You can't put clamps on him, which is kind of unfortunate, but other than that, he's one of the best inexpensive offensive two guards in the game. That being said, I put a bunch of stuff into Elvin Hayes. I don't really know why I did that. I was so tired this morning that I was just kind of like, whatever. 10 amethysts and 2 diamonds for this Elvin Hayes are not worth it. I promise. Like, I could probably get them because I don't really want Paul George and I don't really want Alonzo Mourning. Neither of these, like, I don't use either of them. And Larry Johnson, I don't really use either. He's not that great. But at the same time, like, for this Elvin Hayes card, it's not worth it. He has, like, not very good badges. He's not a good card. I already put a bunch of stuff in there, so I might as well just finish it out. But, yeah, and they have to be original owner amethyst cards. Unacceptable. But I wouldn't waste anything going for Elvin Hayes. If you want to go for CJ McCollum, honestly, his price isn't that steep, and he is a really good 2-guard, and he'd probably help your team out quite a bit. Just know that he's not going to be good on defense, so you're going to need to hide him with defensive players. I said it last year, and I'm going to say it again, or last season, and I'm going to say it again. Do not go for the diamond contract. Having to give up 15 gold contracts, 20 silver, and 30 bronze is not worth 1 diamond contract. Same thing goes with the shoe. It's just not worth it. You can quick sell all those shoes and make so much MT. There's just no reason to go and do that. So let's talk about the cards that came out today. I'm going to have a gameplay video, well, 2 gameplay videos technically, where I actually use all of the cards from these sets. I'm going to go buy, unfortunately, I'm going to go buy Derek Coleman. He's really expensive, and I know he's not going to be good, so I don't really want to have to do that. But I'll give you a quick run through if you're watching this video before I actually play the game with them and let you know if people are worth it and what to do in relation to the market. Pete Maravich, incredible offensively, terrible defensively, but you can add badges to him. He doesn't come with clamps, but you can add clamps, intimidator, pickpocket, all that stuff to him, so you can make him pretty decent at defense. Larry Johnson's Larry Johnson. Like, he's always kind of the same in 2K. He just dunks really hard. He can shoot a little bit. He can't handle the ball, and that's just him. Derek Coleman is never good in 2K. He's never really a great card, so I would avoid him. This Shaq is really not that much better than the starter Shaq that you get at the beginning of the game. Once you get him evoed up, he's really not that much better than him. Steve Smith is a really good 3-and-D wing. To be honest with you, if he's cheap enough, I would pick him up. He's in the same vein as like Michael Cooper and Doug Christie. They basically all do the same thing. Michael Cooper's just a little better defensively, and Steve Smith is a little better offensively, and he's got some bigger size. So, which one's better is just kind of a matter of personal opinion. I haven't gotten a chance to use Danny Granger yet. I just got a hold of Danny Granger. I haven't used him yet, so I'll wait for my gameplay tomorrow to really tell you if he's worth the price or not. If you have Bargnani's pretty good. Like, he is pretty good offensively. He's not very good defensively. He doesn't have great defensive badges, but he's a good floor spacer. That being said, this is a Ruby that's going for like 15 to 20K right now. If he's not playing on your team, might be a good time to sell him off, to be honest with you. I mean, you can get 15, 20K for a Ruby that, I'm not even kidding, in 2 or 3 weeks is going to be like 3,000 MT. Jay Williams is probably one of the best rim-running budget point guards you could possibly buy. And he can shoot threes a little bit too. He's incredible. This is probably one of the best Ruby point guards in the entire game. Marcus Smart, great defensively. That's about all you're getting from him. Bradley Beal, he's pretty good. He's not that much different than the actual regular Sapphire Bradley Beal. Still good. Andre Miller cannot fucking shoot. Just get rid of him. Markelle Fultz is okay. RJ Barrett, don't sleep on this RJ Barrett card. Legitimately, RJ Barrett will probably be super clutch if they ever do any like low overall limited runs, and if you're lower overall cheesing, this RJ Barrett card is going to be incredibly clutch. Darko Milicic, meh. Thon Maker. It's Thon Maker and it's 2K, so like you know he's going to be pretty decent. And as far as like Ruby big men go, he's good. But he has a really low speed, low lateral quickness. I mean, it's decent for a big man, but at the same time, look at what this man is going for. This man is going for like 7K as an emerald. Don't do it. Don't pay for it. Just wait. He'll be cheaper. Over here, we got James Worthy, who I did a whole gameplay video on. I'll link that at the end of the video. Solid card, though he's not worth whatever he's going for right now. I mean, I sold my second one for literally almost 300K earlier. He's purely just not worth that. Really good card, just no card is worth that at this stage. Greg Oden, he's a good defensive big man, but that's about it. You can find those anywhere. You don't need to pay 50K for one. Darius Miles, I haven't got a chance to play around with him yet, but he doesn't have the same jump shot as last year, so I'm a little interested to see what's going on. Karl Anthony Towns, very good offensive big man. He's very similar to Kristaps Porzingis, except that Kristaps has that size and those long arms, so you can kind of fake it on defense if you're controlling him. Like, he'll play a little D, he'll grab rebounds. You're not really getting that from Karl Anthony Towns, but Karl Anthony Towns does handle the ball a little bit better and is a little faster. So it's a give and take situation. It just kind of depends what you're looking for. Yao Ming sucks, but he's 7'6", and he can shoot the mid-range. Why did they pick this picture? Whatever. I'm not even going to question 2K anymore. Yeah, he's terrible. He's super, super slow, but he's 7'6", and he can shoot the mid-range at a decent clip. I think he's got like an 84 mid-range. Solid enough if you know what you're doing. Mike Dunleavy's awful. And I didn't think he was going to be awful because Mike Dunleavy is typically okay. I just personally, he has a pretty good jump shot, but I don't like it that much. And for whatever reason, he seems to miss a lot of whites. I don't really know what that's all about. But whatever he's going for, if you can get him for under 10K, he's worth it. But if he's over 10K, don't do it. Rafe LaFrance. Rafe LaFrance might be the best budget big man in this entire game. I'm not kidding. He is insane. He strokes threes. He doesn't really play a whole lot of defense, but you can get away with it. He's got some speed. He can go through. He's got 16 gold badges. He shoots threes. He hits from the corner. You can handle the ball with him a little bit. Rafe is nasty. This James Harden card is, to be honest with you, not good. He's one of those super overpriced cards that just based on his name people are going to have, but outside of that, he's not that good. You can upgrade a lot of his badges and make them a lot better, but with a 77-3 and it being James Harden, like, a lot of people are going to want this card. He's expensive, but he's not really that good. It's not worth your time. Buddy Hield, if you like Buddy Hield, you'll like this card, but I wasn't a huge fan, but I've never been a fan of Buddy Hield in-game. Dennis Smith Jr. is my guy. He rim runs super hard, and he can shoot threes a little bit. He's worth the price. Is going for like 2-3K. Last I checked, it might have went up, but he's really good. George Hill is actually pretty decent, and he can stroke threes. Josh Jackson I haven't played with, so you have to stay tuned for my video tomorrow. I'll see what's up with him. Drew Gooden's probably not very good. Ben McLemore, probably not very good, and Dante Exum. But my main point here is you want to invest on the Sapphire and lower guys, because lower overall cheesing is going to be a thing pretty soon. Like, something that people do more consistently, and it helps to have guys like that. In addition, it helps to have guys like this. JJ Redick. Yeah, he's not playing any defense for you, man. Like, at all. But he's got the 93 3-pointer. He does not dunk, but he has gold catch and shoot, gold corner specialist, slippery off ball. He does have that gold steady, which is kind of a problem, but he's got gold tireless, gold volume. And you can add a lot of badges to him. Like, a lot. Clamps, defensive leader. You can add all these badges to him. He could end up being an incredibly good low overall card if you just invest the money and the MT into JJ Redick. He could be absolutely incredible. I mean, other than that, Joakim's not good. Like, Joakim is pretty bad. He's really good defensively, but that's about all you're getting from him. I still don't recommend doing it. Did they even add anybody at the diamond level? They really didn't add a single diamond. Yeah, and the only pink diamond they added was David Thompson, who they always with David Thompson in 2K, man. So anyways, guys, I hope this video helped you out. Pick these guys up while they're cheap, if they're cheap enough, or sell them while they're high. Anyways, guys, I'll be back tomorrow with a bunch more videos. I appreciate every single one of you, and I appreciate the support. Please subscribe to the channel. Take it easy.